I call this By the Grace of God Go I. And I'm going to tell you, this is the reason why for this one. Deep into my drinking and drugging and weed smoking and all of that, I ended up getting some Vicodin, and I would mix my alcohol. I would have my alcohol in my pills, and I really don't know how I survived that situation. I really don't know, because I did notice that when I was doing that, and I would take one pill, and then it would take two pills, then it just kept escalating to the point of where I ended up running out. And I think the thing that saved me was because I was just mainly an alcoholic, and that was my preferred means of escape and numbing myself. That was my main thing. So I really didn't crave for the pills or anything after they were gone. But then I had this person in my life, I will not name who that person is, that gave me some oxycodone. And the thing about it, I would drink on those pills, and I just know that it was another energy, another force, something that was saving me, because I did not know that with those opioids, I didn't know that it progressed into heroin use, like how everyone started shooting up or whatever, like once they would run out of pills or whatever, and they found a better uh, means of getting that drug in their system. I did not know. And I have a friend that experienced a couple of deaths in her apartment building when she stayed in her apartment building, and it was very interesting to basically experience that with her. And then that is basically when I found out about these situations and learned of the drug use that caused their deaths. That was one thing that made that light bulb go off in my head, and you just start thinking how blessed that you are and how lucky you are that you did not get involved or didn't go down that road as far as they did. One neighbor of hers lived just above her. He went missing. Everyone knew he was doing heroin, but they couldn't reach him. And of course they had to go in, break down the door, and there he was. He had OD'd. And her other neighbor, he lived just across the hall from her. And it was really just a trip, because I would talk to her. Went over, she was partying with him and everything, and then she comes back, and I usually talk to her on a daily basis. And so she called me and she says, I haven't heard from him, in a while. And I was like, She said, yeah. She said we were partying, and he left me in the living room. He just went in the back and left me in the living room, and I haven't heard from him. And I said, whoa. I said, so you ain't try to go over there, you ain't try to call? She, no. So, and it's summertime, it's hot out. So I'm like, okay. So then the next day, I said, so have you heard from him? Did you, no, I ain't heard nothing. She said, oh, okay. So the next day comes, and I said, well, have you heard from him? Did you check on him? No, I ain't heard nothing. And I'm thinking, okay, something's up with this. So then we get round out to the 5th day, and I tell her, I said, he ain't gonna keep too long in the heat. I said, he is not gonna keep too long in the heat. So Next day comes. I'm at work. The phone rings. They give me the phone. I find out it's her. She starts crying. I said, you ain't even got to tell me. I already know. And of course, he had went back in that room and overdosed and died right there. And I knew that that man was up in there that whole time. I knew. I knew. I don't know how she didn't know, but I knew he was up in there. So that's the thing I think about sometimes. It just, you wonder, mm, how did you miss that bullet? Like I sometimes I wonder that. Sometimes I think like how did you miss that? How did that not happen to you? How did you know not succumb to that, or not delve into or go into that deeper? Cause I could that could have been me. It could have been me all day long. Cause I couldn't stand myself at all. But I ended up coming up out of it, and that's why I just say by the grace of God go I. Cause you never know. You never know what people go through. You never know what end they can come to. And I just thought I would share that with you all, and share this video and comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.